So now you've got yourself logged into Siteground, come back to the My Accounts tab, and that's where we're going to start all of our main activity within the system when it comes to setting up and getting ready for the website. Click on the red Go to cPanel button, that means Control Panel. Click on that and you'll come through to this fairly complicated looking screen, but don't worry, it's not anywhere near as complicated as it might seem. So we're only going to use a few of the bits and pieces on here, and we're just going to explain what those are. So on the left hand side, basically you have information about your website, and over on the right hand side you have various functions. The one I've just clicked on takes you back simply to the list of domain names that you might have installed on the server. And then you can obviously use the red button to go back to the control panel, or the green buttons on the right hand side to actually log in as the administrator for any of the websites that you've already set up. But we'll be looking at that later on, so don't worry at this time about that. Now, having a look at the icons that you can see on the main screen on the right hand side there, these are all bits and pieces that we're going to be potentially using. As you can see here, there's a section called Auto Installers, and you can see there's one called WordPress, and that's the application that we're going to be installing in a little while within which to build our website. There are some site improvement tools here. We're going to be using one of those in a short while, which will help to speed up the site when it's presented to customers. That's the Super Cacher. So we'll be looking at that soon too. There are some WordPress tools here. We probably won't really be needing to delve into those too much. Of course, we will be setting up an email address based on the domain name. So the mail settings are something we will be looking at in this course a bit later on. Some other areas that could be of use to you, the file system, databases, but most of that is going to be handled through WordPress from our perspective in this course, so it makes it quite easy. There's also a backup manager here, but we're actually going to install a separate backup manager for the security of our site in a little while. So really, the key things that we're going to use from this control panel are the WordPress installers, and the site improvement tools. Oh, and the email, of course, let's not forget about that. Over here on the left hand side, you've got some information about your usage of the server. So if you can see if ever you come close to running out of server space, for example, but I suspect that's very unlikely with the sort of site that we're going to build today.